Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85. Well, there's the Assistant Chief of Staff literally barking orders. Global War 85, Operation Warthog, U.S. Global Command 12.4. Okay, first order of business. You'll recall there were 8 damage on a minor army base in North Pakistan that has been paid for. Damage removed. Okay, so next we have tech. Now the Americans, even though they have 4 dice available, are only using 3 because the only other tech they could roll is Caterpillar Drive, and the Soviets have advanced sonar, so Caterpillar Drive isn't going to do them any good. So we're just not even going to roll. So SDI, Chemical, and Advanced Manufacturing. I think those are all misses. Yep, they are. Those are all misses. Okay, next order of business. There's no global operations, but we do have, make sure I say this right. Look again, make sure I'm correct. What did I look at wrong? Oh, okay, never mind. There is global operations. That's what confused me. There is global operations. Diplomacy. Morocco has a shield there. Is adjacent to Soviet controlled Western Algeria. So the 2 free diplomacy dice will be used to try to get a military pact with Morocco. There's where we are. Okay, now military aid and purchase. I'm going to spend 10 to send NATO a destroyer and an advanced ASF. Spending 10 on a pair of next-gen MBTs. 20 on 2 MBTs and 2 fighters. I was at 14 on 2 mechs and a fighter, and the last 3 on an airborne. Oh, I forgot to mention 6 battle stars and 2 IPPs paid off the facility damage. All right, combat. Here we go. The Americans are mad. Okay, these 3 SSNs from I-8 move into I-11. They're going to just thumb their nose at that ASW chopper. They're shooting 5 anti-ship missiles at the Soviet ships over here in I-13. And there's no cruiser on that card, so there's no missile defense. So, 3 SSNs shooting 5 and they have spy set, so they get target select. Then, let's move up a little bit so you can see better. This mech from North Pakistan, 1-2 across no terrain for a walk-in capture of West Bengal. There's no battle star for that, but Americans up 1 to 58, Soviets down 1 to 54. Then everybody here in New Delhi is going to attack Hyderabad The 2 fighters from North Pakistan are going to come down and join the attack. These 3 SSNs in I-12 are each shooting a cruise missile in there to support the attack. And the Soviets have decided that they're going to use their SAM. Well, I forgot to say, one of the Americans is flying SEAD against the SAM. And then the other one is just on regular combat because there's no Soviet air. But the Soviets have decided they're going to use their SAM for missile defense. Okay, then next, over here, the airborne from eastern Algeria goes into western Algeria in an unopposed attack to deny the Soviets that IPP of bonus income. There's that. And then over here in the Atlantic, Sinklant, Commander-in-Chief Atlantic, is highly pissed. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Everybody's coming down here to whip up on those Soviet SSNs that took out the amphib group. Of course, the destroyers negate the first strike of the defending Soviets, but the American SSN attacking will have first strike. And I forgot that guy was there. That's a good thing I remembered that. And I forgot that guy was over there. Good thing I remembered that. Okay. And then there's one more attack. Yes, the battle staff has a new recreation. They got a couple of new toys today. The American Expeditionary Force here in West Czechoslovakia is going to attack East Czechoslovakia. The field artillery will shoot chemical, and I forgot to mention, turnabout is fair play, Mr. Soviet. The self-propelled artillery attacking Hyderabad will shoot battlefield nukes. And of course the Soviets will defend with chemical with their field artillery. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, there is. Here I'm trying to forget something. Here in M4, we have 2 cruisers and 2 battleships. So the 2 cruisers are going to shoot a pair of cruise missiles, 1, 2 into Suez in a surgical strike. The battleships are shooting their 4 Tomahawks in there in a surgical strike as well. And there's no SAM there, so there's no missile defense. Okay, so here we go. We will start off with the attack in I-13. So since there is an ASW chopper here, the rules say that subs can enter the zone with an ASW aircraft on patrol, but they have to stop. They can't go any farther. So they are going to shoot their missiles, and then of course he gets a shot at them in defense. So we have a total of 5 anti-ship missiles. And there are 3 hits. And you are using spy satellite, so they have target select. So for their 3 hits, they're going to kill the destroyer and the frigate. And they're going to put the 3rd hit, try to put the 3rd hit on the heavy aircraft cruiser. And the heavy aircraft cruiser has phalanx of 3. A 4 doesn't get it done, so there is a damage put on that heavy aircraft cruiser. That's done. Okay, now the ASW chopper gets to take its shot. Ooh, close. He needed a 3, missed with a 4. So now, well, he would get to keep shooting if the Americans stayed. And since they engaged in combat, they can't stay there, or they can't go on silent running. So they're going to have to retreat to I-7. That's how we do that. Now let's see. Next, let's do this fight here in A46 next. So we have an American SSN with first strike. And there's a 2, he gets her. So that kills one of the Soviet SSNs, and he doesn't get to shoot back. And now we're going to have 2 destroyers take their shots at the remaining SSN. They miss. So he is going to go on silent run. Now the Americans did kill a submarine defending alone, so that is a Navy battle star. Get that over there. Okay, next up, A46 we did. Next up, we're going to do the surgical strike on Suez. As I said before, there's no missile defense. So we got 4 Tomahawks and 2 cruise missiles. There's two hits. 2 hits by Tomahawks. And here is that card right here. There is a 1, so they can kill the next gen MBT, and then they take out an MBT. Take that, Ivan. All right, now we're going to do... Yes. Now we're going to do the Battle of Hyderabad. So I'll move that over here to the board. Okay, here we go. I forgot to mention the SAM was not going. He stays behind because there's no air there. All right, first strike, we have the self-propelled artillery with battlefield nukes. 3 cruise missiles, field artillery with chemical for the Soviets. Because of the seed, the Soviet SAM is lost his first strike. There's no terrain. Okay, so first off, we've got... Oh, wait a minute. The Soviets said he's going to do missile defense. That's right. So they do get their missile defense in first strike. So the battlefield nukes. There is one hit with battlefield nukes. Well, geez, what are they going to take that on? Okay. 3 cruise missiles, so 3 AMD shots by the SAM. And 2 of the cruise missiles are shot down. 1 cruise missile comes in. That is a hit with target select. Okay, so there's 1 target select hit and 1 not target select hit. The target select, of course, is going to take out the mech. For the non-target select, the Soviets are going to kill the SAM. Okay, now we go regular. We got 2 light infantry. They miss. Got an MBT. He misses. New dice. There's a next-gen MBT and 2 fighters. 1 hit by a fighter. That's pathetic. That's seriously pathetic. Okay, defending, the Soviets have 2 MBTs. And they got 1 reactive armor land target select hit. So they're going to kill the American next gen, and they're going to take the field artillery for their general hit. Okay, that guy goes to the box. This comes off. There are 2 MBTs defending, and the Americans are going to press the attack. So, let's go the other way this time. 2 fighters. Miss. Good God. MBT. Miss. New dice. Light infantry. Miss. Oh, this is not good. 2 MBTs defend for 2 hits. Stout defense by the Soviets. So the Americans are going to have to kill the 2 light infantry. They're going to try it again. So there's 2 fighters and an MBT. Nothing. Good God. Defense. They miss. Yeah, the Americans don't know if they should do it again or not, but they're going to try it. 2 fighters and an MBT. They finally got 2 hits. Defense. Both miss. Okay. That's a land battle star for the Americans. They didn't have very much to capture the zone, but they captured it. An MBT and a self-propelled artillery. Okay, that is Americans up 1 to 59, Soviets down 1 to 53, fallout up 1 to 14. All right, now we will have the fight up there in East Czechoslovakia. And that one, there's no terrain. I'm not gonna, let's see, is there gonna be any air scrambled in there? Well, actually, I think I am gonna have to move it to the board. The Soviets decided that they will scramble 4 fighters from Western Ukraine into that battle. So let me move stuff over here. Okay, here we go. Got the Americans shooting chemical in first strike. No terrain. No attacking air. So here we go. Well, they got the first one, but the Soviet actually, the Soviets and the Warsaw Pact have both completed chemicals, so they're immune to disruption. Okay, so that's that. So now, not first strike, we have the American SAM. There is 1 air hit. So that's an air battle star for the Americans. Now we have an MBT and 3 next-gen MBTs. One general hit by one of the next gens. All right, we've got 2 early gen MBTs, both miss. We have a next gen MBT, he misses, and 4 fighters. The 4 fighters get 2 hits. Okay, so air hit kills a fighter. So I gave the Americans an air battle star. That was a SAM hit. I should not have done that. Take that back. Okay, then 1 general hit the Soviets will take on an early gen MBT. 2 general hits the Americans will take on the SAM and the field artillery. And now it is 4 against 5. Four against 5. If the Soviets roll good, it could get real ugly for the Americans. The Americans are going to retreat. They're going to pull back. The dice just weren't in their favor. So this is 2 land battle stars for Warsaw Pact. Okay, I put everybody back. That's it for combat. Combat. We got the diplomacy roll from Morocco. No joy there. Okay, now non-combat movement. Let's see. This SSN is going to move up here to I-10, I believe. These come off of here. Those come off of there. Okay. Oh, I forgot something on the Soviet turn. I did move the SAM from Madagascar to Angola by heavy airlift. The Soviets do have one of those at stage 3. All right. Okay, we'll just leave that the way it is. The fighters up here land back in North Pakistan. This next-gen MBT that's sitting here in Portugal, waiting to sea lift again, goes 1, 2, 3 over here and disembarks in West Libya. These two advanced ASFs from Northeast United States are going to air redeploy into North Pakistan. I don't think there's anything to move over here. Not at the moment. Oh yeah, this theater missile will sea lift he's going to sea lift 1, 2 over here to northern Germany. Yeah. And I think that's it. I think that's it for non-combat movement. All right, I gotta look at something real quick here. Yeah. Okay, place units. Okay, 2 next-gen MBTs. Go to North Pakistan. 2 MBTs and 2 fighters go to New Delhi. Oh, there's non-combat, I forgot. The SAM moves up to North Pakistan. So 2 MBTs and 2 fighters into New Delhi. And we've got 2 MBTs and a fighter going into West Libya. Or 2 mechs and a fighter, excuse me. Going into West Libya. Airborne. Goes over here to Northeast United States. And then let's see. A destroyer is built at the Miner Shipyard here in southern Italy, or delivered to the Miner Shipyard in southern Italy. And an advanced ASF is delivered to the airbase, and it's going to be delivered to the airbase in Romania. Okay, that's, oh wait a minute, no, I can't do that. It has to be delivered to home country. So instead, we'll deliver that to Marmara. Out of balance again. Okay, collect money. And missiles. 5 cruise missiles and 4 anti-ship missiles. Okay, there's 2 battle stars in their bank. Now the Americans are at 59 and no adjustments. So $59. All right, that is the end of the American turn. It's also the end of turn 12. So we have to have a variable end of game die roll. So let me fish my D100s out here. And here we go. Fallout stands at 14. 20. That, yeah. 20. Doesn't do it. The game continues on. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.